Senate. The House clerks will then deliver it to the White House for the president's signature. We expect that delivery to happen sometime tomorrow, and then the president will sign it on Friday. We, of course, are moving full speed ahead on the implementation of the bill because we know the American people need help and need it as soon as possible. We are also working on looking ahead to implementation. I wanted to make sure you all saw Secretary Yellen's speech before the National League of Cities yesterday, promising to get aid out to state and local governments. Obviously, this is a key component of the package and one that will help keep cops, firefighters, local officials in their jobs. And we are looking, they are looking for ways to maximize, of course, the impact of every dollar. That's exactly what the president did when he served as the point person on the implementation of the Recovery Act in 2009, partnering with mayors, governors, and other officials to get help to them quickly and in a way that kept waste, fraud, and abuse to 0.2%. So,
breaking news, everybody! A third round of stimulus checks is about to be sent out. The stimulus bill has been approved by the Senate and the House just approved it today. And Joe Biden's getting ready to sign a stimulus bill very soon. And also, folks, I want to know what you think down in the comments. Do you believe that there should be a fourth stimulus check of $2,000? Tell me down in the comments, everybody.
I think this is actually one of the worst pieces of legislation I've seen pass here in the time I've been in the Senate. We believe that the American people need to learn more and more about it. And we're going to see that they do that in the coming months as we talk repeatedly about the provisions in the bill that the Democrats do not want to discuss.
Well, I just wanted to say how disappointed I am that our good friend, colleague, Roy Blunt has chosen not to run again for re-election. Real loss for the Senate. He has been a difference maker here, a leader of the Senate. Roy and I came together in the House back in 1996, 25 years ago, and served there for several years where he became the whip. He's always been a leader in both the House and the Senate, and on so many issues and so many levels has really contributed to the success that our country has seen over the past few decades, and so grateful for his service, and we'll miss him. We look forward. We've got a couple years to continue to work with him on a lot of challenges. There's a lot to do out there. And let me just...
From H.R. 1 to voting to defund the police, House Democrats have abandoned any pretense of unity. They passed 3 major bills in 1 month with zero bipartisan support. Today, they plan to pass another. Like the others, it represents a missed opportunity for Congress to focus on the real needs of the American people. At $1.9 trillion in new spending, the so-called American Rescue Plan is the most expensive single bill in American history. Let's put that number in context, Mr. Speaker. If you put it in today's numbers, World War II cost our government $4.8 trillion. But if we pass this bill, our country's total COVID relief spending will now total $5.5 trillion. This so-called relief bill will end up costing every hardworking taxpayer in America more than $5,000 each. You send the government your tax dollars, but you only get a fraction of what you pay for at the very best. You know, we warn people on the internet about email scams. It's like the ones of those emails where you get a promise you'll get millions of dollars, but first you have to wire them some money. That's exactly what's happening here today. This is the reality of this bill before us. It showers money on special interests, but spends less than 9% on actually defeating the virus.
The question is, when should you expect to receive a third round of stimulus checks? To find out, be sure to stay until the end of this video. The House and Senate both approving the $1.9 trillion relief bill. The only thing separating Americans from a $1,400 stimulus check is Joe Biden's signature. The American Rescue Plan is expected to be signed by Joe Biden on Friday, and stimulus payments can start being sent out within days, just days of his signature hitting paper. And that means you guys and many other Americans could start seeing the money as early as next week. The first people to receive the checks are likely those who have direct deposit set up with the IRS. And that is because the government already has their information on file and does not need to go through the process of printing, sorting, and mailing physical checks or prepaid debit cards. Americans who do not have direct deposit will have to wait for the payments to be produced and sent, and this process can be time consuming. Other issues have cropped up in the past too. The previous round of stimulus checks saw taxpayers complaining that payments had been deposited into the wrong bank accounts, which resulted in a delay in receiving the funds. Now, to be eligible for the full $1,400, individuals must have an adjusted gross income below $75,000. Married couples filing jointly must have an AGI under $150,000 to receive the full $2,800. The payments are based on either 2019 or 2020 income, depending on when a taxpayer files their 2020 tax return. Now, folks, tell me down in the comments, do you think that Speaker Nancy Pelosi should propose a fourth stimulus bill with a $2,000 stimulus check? Leave a comment below saying yes or no. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell, because this weekend I'll be announcing several winners of a free $100 Amazon gift card. And to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, give this video a like, and share my videos with your friends and family, because I'm sure they will like the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check news. Now, the House did pass the $1.9 trillion bill today, and it also includes the American Rescue Plan includes the unemployment benefits. The package will extend the existing $300 weekly unemployment benefit through September 6th, as well as provide a tax break on $10,000 in unemployment benefits. Earlier proposals would have increased the weekly benefit from $300 to $400 per week, but that amount was lowered to $300 after a lengthy standoff in the Senate. The $900 billion stimulus package passed in December provided the unemployed an extra $300 per week in benefits, and this program expires in mid-March. The package will also designate $350 billion for states, cities, tribal governments, and U.S. territories. That is all the news in this video, everybody. Hopefully you guys found this video useful and helpful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and give this video a like. Until next time, everybody, have a great day and stay safe.
Sort of pick up where the leader stopped, and that is to say that the $1.9 trillion bill that the president will soon sign is something that is dramatically larger by several dimensions than it needed to be. We could have done a targeted bill, we could have done a fiscally responsible bill. Instead, we did a bill that bails out blue states, $27 billion, American people's tax dollars, to the state of California, which last year ran a surplus. Checks to illegals and inmates. A lot of the folks that are going to benefit of all this money are going to be people who actually, whether you're in prison or whether you're illegal, I think most hardworking Americans would think that that's probably not a good idea to be writing checks to people who aren't here legally. And you look at all the money that's spent